on, guys? This is the BV Sports Show. I'm your host, TV Nico, for today. On my right, we have Mr. Carlos.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Back again.
On his right, we have the one and only Jeff, Don P.
Trent, come and get your kettles.
And right ahead of me, we have Tottenham Joe, a.k.a. Joey.
What's happening, people? What's happening?
Yes, guys, before we get started, make sure you to comment, like, and subscribe on all the videos. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us all on Instagram and TikTok. We will be there, okay? All right. Main game to start off with today. Liverpool 2, Man United 2. Jeff,
That's how we know
what's
you know
your-
you said it's cool, bro.
Huh?
I want to start with Trent.
On him.
It's a bit hard to start with Trent, though, isn't it? I think.
Let's start with United, right? And I'm probably...
I'm going to start. I'm
You
going
don't
to
start
start.
with
I'm going to
your
start
team?
with Trent. No, I'm starting with Trent first.
Go ahead.
Because obviously this week the whole Real Madrid ratatatata. But I think it's a good thing that Madrid didn't confirm they're going to sign him. Because I think after watching his horrific performance today, it might be time to look at someone else. Because there's no way you're going to allow the opponent's fullback to murk you all game, take your watch, take your necklace, take your phone, take your wallet, take your car keys. That's what Dallo did to him today. Tore him apart. And you're going to go to La Liga where they're even more technical, brother, you're going to be out of sight in Real Madrid.
But to talk on the game, though, yeah, in fairness to him, Trent, Slot said after the game that he said basically like he wouldn't put that all down to Trent. He said basically Gravenberch wasn't really protecting him on that side enough. And he kind of makes it fall onto Gravenberch just as much as it falls onto Trent. Isn't that a bit more of a fair assessment?
Do you know what it is? It's 11v11, yeah? It's not like United was overcrowding Trent. It was literally just Dallo was confident in himself to take on Trent every single time.
No, it was more Dallo and Bruno. Both playing
There was a
ball
lot
in
of
between.
Dallo.
That's Bruno,
as
remember?
well.
We
But
played...
I think Dallo got more at him. Though.
Yeah,
Dallo definitely got more at him, but it was definitely Bruno was definitely targeting him as well.
No, it's because remember, we played with two cams in it, so that's down to one of the centre-backs or probably Grav to pick up on Bruno, not Trent. Because we played with two cams. But Trent's guy was Dallo. Dallo murked him. So I think for up until next season, Dallo's going to keep his car keys, his watch and everything.
Wow. Joey, so what's your opinion on Trent's game today? Because, I mean, you're a fullback yourself, so...
Yeah, I say he definitely had a poor game. Obviously, Dallo beat him in the 1v1 duels. But overall, like I just said to Jeff, I think, as you know, with Trent playing in that Liverpool team, he's always had like Fabinho covering him. He's had Jordan Henderson covering him. That kind of shielded him a little bit. And obviously, he'd have Konate next to him that kind of goes through and kind of cover him and such. But I think he had a poor game today. But I would say as well, in fairness to him, with all the outside noise and the Real Madrid stuff and the Liverpool fans getting on his back and threatening him, like how could you expect him to turn up today and play well? Really, with everything that's going on behind the scenes.
But the thing is, I think that's always been an issue with Trent, is that he's always had the defensive side to him where people are always going to criticize him. And he's improved somewhat this season, but he's just still, you can see by today that there's still a weakness, still a chink in his armour. And as Jeff said, if he's linked heavy with Madrid, maybe he might be exposed. Do you think he can be exposed more there? Because the Real Madrid fans, they're not Liverpool fans. And Liverpool fans are always going to back Trent no matter what. Yeah. But, you know, we all know how ruthless the Real Madrid fans are. So
They'll smash your car after the first game.
Yeah.
But you know, sorry to cut you, Jeff. I was saying to to you boys off air, like, when would you dominate the ball majority at the time? Is Trent going to be exposed that much playing over there? Obviously, we was talking off air and saying when he comes up against certain wingers from
but
like
Liverpool dominate
Atletico
as
or
well, don't
Barca.
they?
Huh?
Liverpool dominate position 10 to as well, no?
True, fairness. But I mean, the quality of the Premier League and the quality of wingers in the average Premier League side in comparison to La Liga, obviously you're going to have better wingers.
Yeah, but when you say dominate, yeah, it's like they don't. La Liga is weird because they don't dominate as in like they have 70% possession, 60% possession. Like even like on the game on Friday, the one I saw it against Valencia, the wingers are just they're a step ahead of you. Like everyone's just smart. Like I know you're coming from the Prem, you're going there. As if I was Spanish, I'll be like, you know what, three of us, let's go make a triangle next to Trent. Let's just bop it, and that's all it takes.
But that's what United did today, though.
Well, I think I give Ruben. I'm gonna give Ruben his flowers.
What
To
you're
be
trying
fair.
to say is like whatever team Trent goes to,
He's
he's going to be known as like a weak link.
Yeah, what happened with England?
But you know what I feel is a bit unfair with Trent, though? I feel like week in, week out, fullbacks are getting torn to shreds. But because the Trent plays for Liverpool and he's a high profile footballer, it gets magnified a lot more than it would for like a Keane Lewis Potter, for example, that plays for Brentford.
Yeah.
But we can name a lot of fullbacks.
The thing as well, like you look at Ruben as well. Like let's talk about Man United, because I think Man United.
Yeah, I give credit to Ruben.
Yeah,
you got to give credit to Ruben for sure.
If you look at the way we played today, and I want to ask you, Carlos, as a football coach yourself, because Ruben Emerson spoke before this game saying that he's only had 4 full training sessions with the team, and this would have been his proper first week with the team. Do you think that's important for the team to have like a good amount of time with the coach, and the coach having time with the squad?
Yeah, because obviously they've got to get familiar with what he wants, what he expects from them, and then vice versa, like what he's going to expect from them. Like he said, he's going to give everyone a chance. He's going to see what they can do, whatnot. And obviously throughout the weeks, they're going to have to get used to that system. Like I said, Bruno now playing as a 10, that actual 10 where he gets that freedom. Ahmad now playing as a 10, even though at one point he was a wing back. So it's just getting used to different systems.
Yeah.
So, and I think today, like, I'm not going to lie, I think today they play more with heart.
Yeah.
I think it was more heart than what... And obviously,
pride.
Yeah. I think it was more pride. I think that's what kind of got them over the line.
Yeah.
Like today they actually showed a bit more heart. Even though they're getting bopped at Old Trafford, like today, I think they kind of thought, nah, man, we might hold one, so we kind of... we can't let it get too messy.
I think echoing over what the manager and Bruno Fernandes said at the end of the game as well is that why can't we do this performance every week? Because
that's why they're all getting sold.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. You can see that Ruben has a way of playing, but the players are just not doing it in these like games like against Nottingham Forest, games the ones like last week against Wolves.
You know, I think it helped having Ogai and Maino in that middle. They had legs.
Ogai is the best.
They've had that though. They've had that in a
no,
couple of
Ogai
games.
too.
They've had both of them in a couple of games.
When they were playing Casemiro and Eriksen, but they'll get overrun.
Yeah, that was last week, but I'm saying about 2 weeks ago they had Agate and Agate and Mainu started against Spurs.
But Mainu, was it the second start or something? Or
Mainu came on.
What, in the Spurs game?
Yeah, he came on.
Remember, he's come back from an injury.
Yeah, and you got to remember, this is like I said, it was their first full session in a week.
Yeah, but you see this training thing, I will never buy into it because as a top team, competing on all fronts, you're playing every 3 days, regardless of how it is. So forget the training. Enzo Maresca showed it. The only training you need is the full 6 weeks in the pre-season. And Chelsea didn't even have a full pre-season. All you need is the pre-season. Bam, 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 bam. Do what you need to do, and that's it.
So you're not having it.
Yeah, because Ansel didn't have. He's not training every day.
Enzo.
Chelsea don't train every day.
Yeah, Enzo had
Enzo had a pre-season.
He had a pre-season.
No, but he had pre-season, but they're not training.
But they all had a pre-season.
No, but yeah, as I said,
They've
you
been with the team since the start of the season.
Yeah,
you need a pre-season, but the trainings, I'm not buying into the training thing.
No,
because
you need time, man.
because as a team, you're going to be playing every 3 days.
Yeah, but look at where United were when Ruben came in.
Yeah.
It's not like he came into a top team like how Slot came in having that preseason as well, and Enzo having like the players that he has right now. Whereas like United, they were terrible when he came in. I mean, we still are in a way, but
I still give him credit for today's win though. He did win. He played very well.
I think it's more about mentality shift. That's what he.
Yeah, people like Hojlund. Hey. Hojlund, I think Hojlund and Zirkzee, I don't know who's the worst.
I think Hojlund today was kind of stretching.
Nah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
but you need more. I think you need more though.
You need more. You're my striker.
As a striker, you should. As a Man United striker, you need more. Yeah,
I think Hojlund and Zirkzee, I don't see him starting for any other Premier League team apart from probably Southampton. Because even Ipswich, they're like banging in goals. Look what he did today against Fulham.
Yeah.
Handful, stretch them, shoot on sight. But Hojlund, he killed us, especially in that first half. That chance he missed. That's why Martinez showed him what to do in those positions. Because nowadays, all the strikers, they're roofing the ball. When in them situations, no one's really side foot into the net, passing the ball into the net. They either dinking the keeper or they're just roofing it. Because how keepers are nowadays, it's like they know keepers nowadays ain't brave like to put their hand there. See, like back in the days where someone like Brad Friedel or Paul Robinson,
Tim Howard.
Yeah, Tim Howard. They'll get their face in the wheel, put their hand there. Now, the keepers are shook. Like when you're roofing it, then no one's gonna put their hand there.
Alisson shook.
You can say that because
Nah, man.
not that he's shook here, but it's just a mentality, innit? That's new generation.
Maybe just the way they're coached. I think the way
it's just the way
keepers
they're
are
coached.
coached
It's
these
different.
days, I think they're more like adjusted to strikers finishing rather than like just because apart
They used
from
to the
Haaland,
finesse.
Yeah, a lot of players like these days like finesse it a lot.
Even in
especially
training, that's what they
forwards.
do. No one really
Puts
bangs
their
it.
foot through
Yeah,
it,
they used to do that.
because they're taught
Curling.
differently. And with that being said, that means the way keepers are being taught to save shots is a little bit different to, like you said,
Yeah, you don't
having to go.
don't
I
get
think-
Jimmy
I think
Floyd Hasselbank
You
no
man,
more.
you man
bro.
got lucky because I don't think that's the Liverpool that we've seen all season.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna wait. to
Yeah,
say
I think we
that.
got
do you
lucky.
know, in a way, yeah, you can say that, but then it's like you can say it for every game.
It's a
almost.
derby.
Like, it's every game
Yeah,
you
I
can
know
say,
the
oh,
derby
they
thing,
didn't
but
show up,
that
we
one-
didn't show up.
It's a derby. Things it happens. Look at Man City. Look what we did to Man City. At the end of the day, it's a derby.
Joey, what was I going to say about you about Bruno Fernandes? Because he got man of the
Oh,
match
yeah, he was,
today.
yeah, Bruno was good today, man.
He didn't deserve it.
He was.
You don't think he
You
deserved
don't
it?
even deserve it.
Ugarte deserved by a mile. That's the thing. People at Ugarte, they don't get rated because he's not into the limelight. He's not in the media. He's not flamboyant. He's just
Does
No,
dirty work.
no,
Yeah.
no, I hear what you're saying.
He's a construction worker,
I
basically.
think you got it was
But on-
superb.
but on Bruno, do you-
Bruno was key in your getting your attacking areas and stuff like that, and getting yourself in position to score.
who got him the ball though. Like if you look at the chance that Maguire
that's
missed.
the jobs, no?
For example, look at the chance that Maguire missed. Yeah, it was 3 versus 1. I don't know how he got in the way of that
Oh,
pass,
that pass.
bro. I don't know how. Because I thought, the game
Yeah,
worked. Because I looked off in and then I rewatched it again, bro. Another person that goes over and it's 3-2.
Who do you blame for that last chance? Because a lot of people are saying Zirkzee for the
Nah,
pass,
Zirkzee.
but a lot of people also say that it's still something he should be getting on target.
No, but Maguire's the centre back.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and you see the way the ball bounced.
No,
Yeah.
it was a crap ball.
It was a rubbish ball, and he's just lazy. That just shows that
Because the
your
analysis
laziness.
after, I think Daniel Sturridge, he mentioned how Maguire approached it with more of a side foot, whereas instead of like a side volley. Whereas like if you approach it with a side volley, it's more like to
centre
just
back,
fly towards target.
Yeah, just
Of course, it'd be Maguire being a centre back. He's
boils
not
down
used
to
to it.
it's a
I
confidence
think
thing.
Maguire was
innit?
calling
It's
for
a
it as well. He
confidence.
wanted it.
Yeah,
it's a
well,
confidence
he was in the box. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I blame Zirkzee in it.
But most strikers are even going to side foot that as well. Though.
Yeah.
Most strikers are
The way
going to
his
side
angles,
foot that.
the way
Yeah.
his body was.
It's
If it was a
across-
better
it's across
pass,
the body, it's across the body for the far corner.
that ball rattles the net, 100%.
If it were,
If it was a better ball, that ball rattles
yeah,
the net.
I agree though.
But how's the ball bubbling like?
Yeah.
The ball does play a key
That's
role.
why Zirkzee and Hojlund, yeah, please just.
Yeah, it really depends on who it fell to as well. I mean, we can always sit and say if it fell to striker, he would hit different. You don't know. It's just who it fell to. So what? Liverpool drop points? Would you say, or would you say that lucky because of that Maguire?
I'd say Liverpool
Situation.
got a good draw out of that today
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they weren't at the races and United was superb to a degree. So
Everyone
I
else
think,
drop points as well.
That's what I'm saying. So for
I
them,
mean, I think Liverpool will take that all day long. I think.
Even considering like Arsenal drop points, Chelsea drop points.
Still got a game in hand.
They've got a game in hand. They've got the Joker card.
What's the Joker card?
See in blackjack the Joker card.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
Joker
I'm saying.
card
That's
is.
the game in hand, isn't it?
Okay, fair enough. It's good.
Yeah, and
enough.
they're still what 7 points clear.
Yeah, 7 points. So if they win that game in hand, that's 10, bro.
Speaking of drop points, there's another club that dropped points at the top of the table. That's on the case. Arsenal 1-1 against Brighton.
Shit club.
What's your thoughts on the game? Just overall, I guess.
I said a couple of weeks ago, I thought we could actually go on a run of wins, and then now, man, I don't know. Obviously, like I said, you spoke here. Apparently, Odegaard was ill, and obviously, if we have Timber at the right back, Partey into that midfield, I think I'll be more confident. But it's just like too much switch up, and I don't know whether he's trying to give players more like rest.
Yeah.
And you look at today, Liverpool, he had his full squad out. Yesterday, he rested players. Obviously, that Jorginho, Marino, and Rice, that's not the most mobile middle three, especially for a team like Brighton, where they pop the ball, they got quite dynamic players. You got Baliba as well, that's box to box. I mean, we didn't create enough chances, man.
Do you think
And that Jesus,
Arteta's approach to these games are a bit too negative?
Sean
Because-
Dyche.
he's trying to do like a quick smash and grab.
But he can't do that.
And obviously now
Tony
Where he's
Pulis,
injured
man.
as well again. So
You've
that's
got so
another
many
issue.
excuses, innit?
Can I ask you a question though? Yeah, because I've seen a lot of discourse between Arsenal fans about this specific player. Yeah, when you originally signed him, you lot were all buzzing over him, but now like it's gone completely the other way.
Who?
Marino.
Yeah.
No,
What's your thoughts on
I like him as a
Marino?
player. I like him as a player. But I think he's who's got around him.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. You've got yesterday. You started off with Marino, Rice, and
That's the
Jorginho.
worst midfield I've seen this year.
Like I said, it's not the most mobile. Like who's really the most creative player in that? You probably say Marino, but he's
You call
not-
Marino creative.
as in like he can find that
Can't
pass,
make
he can
pancakes.
progress the ball, but
What?
like
So
I thought
apart
more
from Odegaard, you say
even
he's
Jorginho,
he's the next
Jorginho.
creative outlet.
It's Jorginho. You're not midfield.
You expect
Yeah,
it to be
it'll
Jorginho. You
probably
expect it to be
Jorginho or
Jorginho.
Marino.
Yeah.
But
Then we gotta look at
Junior's a very good player, and I think he's good in what he
Yeah,
does. But
yeah.
to have him as your second best creative player,
Yeah, I know. In the
it's,
midfield.
for a team that wants to go and win the Prem, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I think if you was to put up Marino, Partey, Jorginho, and Rice, and out of the four, I must say Partey is the more creative one out of all of them, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Do you know
He's the most progressive, I
Yeah.
think, with his passing and moving forward. Yeah.
like with Marino, he likes to just drop in,
Yeah.
roll a man, and then just play it on, continue. But you know, even our backline was looking shaky again, man. Like Gabriel, Saliba.
Yeah.
They play well.
Away from home, them two are weird, you know.
Yeah, they are.
Away from home, they're weird, bro. I don't know what it is.
Rice? 100 million. Man.
100 million, yeah, I was going to get onto Rice
Bro,
now as
bro,
well.
The market is the market, innit?
No, it's not the market.
Bro, let's be real.
Market.
If we didn't go for Rice,
Yeah.
who else was going for him?
There's so many players. There's so many
Man
players.
City.
That's what I'm saying.
Man City.
Everything could be a domino effect because eventually, say if you didn't get Rice, because wasn't you meant to go for Caicedo at first?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, and then
No,
Caicedo,
that's
Yeah, Caicedo in
and
January.
then
Caicedo in January.
It fell
Went from
apart,
January.
and then he signed with Chelsea with
But I
100
think he
mil as
wanted
well.
Chelsea. He wanted
Yeah,
Chelsea.
they want
Yeah,
Chelsea.
But like I said, like I'm still happy with Rice, innit?
Why though?
Because he does his job. He's good at breaking up the play. Like when they come
That's what
against
I'm
the
saying.
game, when they came against the United, the Cities, he was fantastic.
When we, that's
He's
what I say,
breaking up
that's
the
what I
play
keep
for us.
saying. Yeah. Without the first season, you guys were here. Yeah. Second season, when Rash joined, you guys were now here. Now this is now the third season. You guys are now here. So every season that goes by,
But it's not
you
his
guys
fault,
are going down the ladder. When you compare each game week results, points, you guys just keep going down and down and down and down.
No,
that
I
proves
promise,
that.
we're just getting too many draws, man.
Yeah.
That proves
You know-
that.
No, but
It's
the
not a
thing-
draw. It's just a flop, bro. You
Yeah,
just have
the
to
thing is
accept
like
it.
with Rice,
What do you expect from Rice?
With Rice,
He's not going to come and win games for us.
Yeah,
He's not
but
gonna-
what do you mean?
the thing with
Even though he
Rice-
has
the thing
been,
with
even though he
Rice-
has won a few games for us.
No, but when he
He
signed,
has won a few games for you.
He has won a few games for us.
No,
Remember?
but when Rice signed,
He
you
did-
guys
he did
were
win it
so
for United
adamant.
against
United,
once, yeah.
was it Bournemouth? No,
Yeah, forget that.
Luton.
But when you guys signed Rice, yeah, you guys were adamant that you guys were going to win the league. Am I right or wrong?
They
But
thought-
you guys adamant?
they
but
thought
not
that
because
was
he
the
was going to win
piece.
us the league. He wasn't going to win us the league.
They thought that was the
That's,
piece.
guess what? That was the missing
They thought
piece.
that was the
because
piece,
Partey's always
yeah.
injured.
I think
Yeah.
Arsenal fans got ahead of himself thinking that he was the missing piece.
Yeah.
That was it.
And
He's
because
one of the
English.
missing pieces because we got.
He's not.
No, but now
He's now a
got
big
the Kai
mistake.
Havertz situation. Now you ain't got a number 9. Now you lot are like, oh no, he weren't the piece. But originally, when you first signed him, it was like, yeah, that was the missing piece.
Because when you watched the game yesterday, and you told me who's 100 million player on that picture, Carlos Baliba.
Yeah.
The ball at his feet, his vision, his work rate. That's an example of a 100 million player, and he does it consistently. He done it against City, done it against Liverpool, he done it against United in the space of 20 minutes. That's what we
You're
lost.
talking about all the big clubs. That's what Rice has done against the big clubs.
Yeah, but
he's
I
stood
think
out
we need
against
to
the big clubs.
chill on Baliba just a little bit though. 'Cause remember we did this with Caicedo.
Yeah.
It's
But
considered-
Caicedo's having a good season.
he is, but is he a £100 million player though? 115 million pound
But
player.
I think for me, Baliba he's different.
Do you know who plays like
He is
different
different. He is
profile.
different. He's different.
I think it's a
profile.
different profile in my
Yeah,
opinion.
He is.
I don't believe it. Like a lot of these players, it's easier, I think, to do for Brighton
Yes.
than
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
than it is for someone to go to a big club.
I don't know.
Same thing for Basuma.
Yeah,
Same thing for
Baliba's
Basuma.
not a bad player. Like you said, like Basuma, there's a lot of players
Yeah.
that we can mention that have
Basuma's at
performed.
Spurs though.
And I think Brighton's always had a good like eye for scouting. Always had it, along with like Leicester, along with Nottingham Forest, and etc. So they've always had that. So my issue with Believer is just going forward. He may be good, but he may
only
not.
21.
You can't. Yeah, he's only
20,
21.
Can I just another elephant in the room as well? No Bukayo Saka, no wins.
Yeah,
I mean, Wanyeri's wavy, and he's scored a great goal yesterday.
No, he's injured.
You know, he's injured.
But
Yeah.
without Bukayo Saka, it's looking a bit.
Yeah, and like I said, there was no Odegaard on the pitch. So again, that's another creative
but
threat.
that's what I want to ask you as well, because Saka's out until probably late February, early March, right? Odegaard's, I mean, he has made a bit of a difference in coming in and going forward, but he hasn't been the same player he was like a few seasons ago, but he was also chipping into goals.
Yeah.
What my question to you is though is that I think, well, me personally, I think in the past 20 years, this is your most important January transfer window.
Ooh.
Because you're lacking in attack, you're lacking in creativity. Yes, we see your defensive greatness and wherever it may be, and you're good at set piece, but I feel like there'll be games where, like for example, like yesterday against Brighton, where you come up against these tricky sides and not have that creative, that person on the left or right that can make the difference.
Yeah, no, but it's easier said than done. Everyone's saying you can go get these players, but it's not as easy, bro. Like,
Especially in January.
You can't just go January and just get
Especially in
anyone.
January.
Yes, you can. Go and pay the money. if you paid 100 million for Rice, you get Brown should
That's
charge
in
you
the
guys
summer,
200
man.
million for Believer.
It's not easy to get a star player
we're
out of
trying
a
to
team
take
in
that out.
January, man.
We should go get Believer.
Yeah.
And what is he going to change for us? Is he going to win us games every week now?
He'll win you guys the title. That's what you guys are missing.
Nah, I don't know about
He was doing kick-ups in front of your midfield. He was taking you guys as
They still need to score goals, bro. They still need to score goals.
Goals.
I think number 9 is
Yeah, pivotal for them.
Goals will come.
and also a backup for Saka.
Sterling was our backup, but then he got injured.
There's
So that's-
a lot of number 9s you can pluck from Premier League right now as well. I think there's
So many.
It's
there's so many because I think Jesus with him is that it's always been a consistency with him.
He's a defensive striker.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a defensive striker. That's what your favorite word, Joe.
Doesn't
Yeah.
I
shoot
hate
enough,
that's
though.
the biggest
problem.
bollocks
He doesn't
ever.
shoot enough, man. That's my problem. With Jesus, he doesn't shoot enough.
Yeah, that's why he's defensive.
Yeah.
He's
Isn't
a defensive striker.
And the thing is, we've got for Isak. I don't think it's realistic. You know, everyone said Isak. I don't think it's realistic.
Even
It
João
is, man.
Pedro.
I don't think he's gonna.
This is the thing, though.
You guys were meant to get him.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. But how can you say that's not realistic when you spent 100 million on a DM? How was
Right.
getting a
I
how
don't
was
think
getting a striker
Newcastle will
not
let him go
realistic,
that
bro?
easily, man.
No,
Well,
not,
Rice that
not halfway through the season. No.
Not halfway
what
through the
I'm saying.
season, but I'm saying in general. How was that
I
not
mean, if we go in the
realistic?
summer, yeah, then we can go try go for him in the summer. But January,
Not January. I'm not saying January. I'm saying
If
overall,
United
though.
go to Newcastle and say, yo, 100 M, they'll take.
They're taking that money, bro. Yeah. of
Arsenal
course
ain't
they are.
gonna cough that. We're all rich in it.
Yeah.
You guys ain't even. Wait, where you guys now? Third?
yeah, we're fair. That's the thing. We're battling with Forest right now.
No, you're not batting for us because see, I'm gonna finish ahead of you. Take how you want to take it. See, I'm gonna finish ahead
I
of
do
you.
not want to say to you,
Clip this,
Jeff.
clip this.
Yeah.
I can kind of see the vision with Edu still. I see what Edu. I see why Edu jumped ship still.
Oh, to Nottingham. Yeah,
Yeah, I
of
see
course.
why he jumped ship.
It's not
now.
stupid.
I see why he
It's a
jumped
bit
ship.
early though.
It's not early.
Nah,
It's
it's
not.
not.
It's
It's
not.
not. I've deeped it.
It's so reactionary
yeah,
though.
I saw something about the owner.
Yeah.
More debts as well. So they even when it comes to the financial fair play.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah. So I see that. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I can see why Edu
I
jumped
remember
ship.
they've got 3 teams. Nottingham Forest. What's that team? Is it Turkey or Greece?
Turkey, one in Turkey, one in Greece, I think.
That red team, innit?
That red team, the red team.
Red and white stripes.
Who? Oh, Antalyaspor.
Not in Greece.
Oh, in Greece. Oh, Panathinaikos.
no,
That's-
Olympiacos.
Olympiacos.
No,
that's
it's Olympiacos. Yes,
Panathinaikos
Olympiacos.
in green.
They're
Right,
gonna,
yeah.
yeah. When players start, oh yeah, Edu, I rate that.
Before we move on, I just want to. There is another thing that happened yesterday in the game, which was the Saliba headbutt.
It's a pen, man.
There's a lot of talk because
Pen, man.
before I want to ask you a lot as well because Saliba does like get a touch on the ball. It's a flick on almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if
he
you- if you-
headbutted Pedro.
Yeah,
That's
and if
it.
you look at if it was your feet, it's almost like if someone's going through them.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what
I'm
it's
saying.
like.
It's the same thing. So
But there's a lot of people saying no, especially Arsenal fans. So I
do you
don't know
know
what's your view on that.
I wanted to say that it is a pen, yeah, but then at the same time, Anthony Gordon had one with Kulusevski yesterday as well, and he didn't give that, and
This
Gordon had his nose bleeding.
yeah, this was
They
the
didn't give
this
it,
was the
so
fir-
it's-
this was the first time where a clash of heads
As
has
resulted
been
in a
given as a
penalty.
penalty.
I
in
don't. I
Prem
wouldn't
history.
call it a clash of head because Pedro was looking the other way anyways.
Yeah, he's going past him.
Yeah, he was going past him, and then it's like Saliba just like tripped him up.
Saliba got him on his temple, you know.
yeah, I hear that.
He got him in his
It's
temple.
like getting tripped up because
Bro,
he's looking
are you
away.
actually gonna sit, bro, this is how bad football is now.
It's not.
Bro, this has a pen.
It's soft, yeah, but it's.
No. On a serious
It's
note, think about
subjective,
it.
bro.
Come on,
It's subjective. I can't lie.
Emerson,
It's subjective.
it's not a header. No, that's not the point.
But if, look at okay, let's say if it's their feet and a player goes in for a challenge and he gets a slight nick on it, but he's gone through him.
Look at Fulham's
taking him
it's a
out
foul,
and fouled him.
It's a foul. It's a foul.
It's a
The
foul,
same-
right?
Okay, Emerson, look at
So why should heads be different?
Fulham's first pen when Morsey tripped up Wilson, for example.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Also, if it happens outside the box, it's a foul.
It's a foul.
So why is it not a foul in the
But
box?
it's a pen, man.
It's a pen, isn't
Make
it?
contact with him and
It's a pen. It's a pen. It's harsh. It's harsh. It's harsh, but first time for everything, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Watch when you get to the Spurs game. Hey.
Well, Jamie Redknapp said in recent interviews, what he's saying that, well, post analysis, saying that I think he thinks Arsenal needs to go on a good run of games like City
Yeah.
usually do. But
That's what we need.
But,
Other than that, we're not winning the league.
Are
bro.
Arsenal, with considering these injuries, are you capable of doing that?
Nah.
At first, I thought it was, but then with all this chopping and changing, Timber's not as consistent in the squads.
Yeah.
Like Party right back, yeah, but then we miss out a lot in that middle, man.
Where's Ben White?
His injury.
He's got
He
injury
had
as well?
surgery, didn't
Yeah, he's been in it for a while.
He's back in February, innit?
he? Yeah.
Anyway, speaking on good runs, there is a team that's been on a really bad run.
But before you move on, with this,
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh gosh.
You have to wheel it back up.
Carlos, I've watched this I think every pod.
I already know what he's gonna ask. I'll tell.
Bro, we gotta keep him in, bro. Like I said,
Are you actually like?
I'll
very
keep-
strong with this, yeah.
I'm
I
very
think-
strong on it, bro.
I think you see,
I'm
regarding
very
that,
strong
you see
on it.
Arteta, I keep saying the boat sailed. The boat sailed.
Yeah, the boat sailed. The boat sailed. After the,
boat
yeah.
sailed.
He tried to do the pet thing. Obviously, the pet thing wasn't working. Now it's Mourinho 2.0.
And then
What's going on?
he tried to do the dark horse, the shit house.
He's not even doing it well. He's not even doing the Mourinho
it's just
thing.
not
He's not even doing the Mourinho thing well. Like,
I mean,
No, seriously.
Do you know what it is?
Do you actually stay if he does not?
from
win?
what, like I said, Ozzy, from what I always say, from what he brought us to now, like, yes, I don't think my team's ready to win the league. Like, they haven't showed it, but bro,
been 6 years,
he's
bro.
put us in a good position right now, man.
But
and there's no what I'd like. Who can we actually get? Yes, you're gonna say slots, find a slot in that, but bro, like,
Okay, what if you don't finish top
slot
4 this
inherited
year?
a team that's proven winners.
Alright, cool. What if you don't finish top 4 this year?
But when,
Is it a high risk? It's good.
Nah,
Let's
it's
say
not a high
Newcastle-
risk.
No,
It's
it's
a
not
guarantee.
guaranteed.
Wait,
It's
Wait,
not.
it's not
It's guaranteed, but we're
Wait, shall I tell you
getting.
why? Shall I tell you why? Liverpool confirmed first place, yeah.
You're telling me what? Tommy Forrest.
Let me
Tommy Forrest.
finish.
again.
Let me finish.
No, Tommy Forrest.
Wait, just let me finish. Stop being- I know you're triggered, but don't worry. Don't worry. Liverpool are going to finish top 4.
Yeah.
Chelsea are going to finish top 4. Man City are going to finish top 4. And there's Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, and I'm not going to tip on Bournemouth because
no,
Bournemouth,
Jeff, you're being cynical.
wait.
You're being
No,
cynical.
I'm not. Do you know I'm not going to tip on Bournemouth because they keep getting these jammy results and it's going to continue and they're going to spend money in January.
That's crazy. I can't.
Nah, Jeff,
Mad.
you're being
And
cynical,
It's not
bro.
because
But on the rules now, yeah. Like, obviously, I'll direct the question after to you, Carlos. Yeah. So Joey, like for example, see what Ange's doing. You're not happy with it.
No.
who's Ange?
So if that's well, if you had someone like Arteta, and he done how long has he been in for now?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
Cheers.
And he
Remember, he's won a trophy.
No,
Well,
he didn't
FA
win the
Cup.
trade. Oh,
Community Shield.
Yeah.
FA Cup
He won 2 Community Shield that he counts as.
and FA Cup.
But if
with
he
Emery's
does
squad.
that, obviously I know the trophy is very important for
Yeah,
Tottenham.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Let's eliminate that just for a minute,
Mm.
and he just focus on basically let's finish Champions League spot. And that.
Yeah.
Would you still be happy with it, or is it time for him to?
Because they're still competing, I can see his answer and I can agree with his answer. Because they're still competing and they're there. Do you know what I mean? If they wasn't, then I'd be like, yeah, brother, it's time. But because they're still there and they're still competing, I can see why he's saying what he's saying.
But-
so I agree.
I'll ask the United fans.
Do you know? No, I'll be honest with you. I think with Arteta, no one's saying. I don't think Arteta's a bad coach. He's a very good coach, and I think he's got into you to this place where you're competing every single season for the title. You haven't really won a cup either. Though, at the same time, you got to remember that we can't just eliminate all those things as well.
Yeah, of course.
So what I think though is that Arteta is a good top 4 coach. I think he's a top 4 coach. I don't think he's the coach that could come and win your title, because if Slot can come in
But
to a
remember,
team,
look at the team inherited, bro.
Who?
you
Arteta or
Arsenal,
Slot?
yeah, I hear. it.
Champions League winners, Premier League winners.
Yeah, but where did
FA
where did
Cup,
Arsenal finish last
whatever.
season? Where did Arsenal finish last season?
Second.
Where did Liverpool finish last season?
Fuck knows. I don't know.
They finished. I think they finished fourth, right? They
Fourth,
finished
yeah.
fourth. Okay,
Yeah.
so you by
look at the
league
difference.
standards,
Alright, cool, but
you
yeah.
from last season you're above them.
Yeah.
They didn't really bring anyone in. The
They didn't bring
summer.
no one.
They didn't bring anyone in.
But look at the last year, they had the
anything.
injuries. This year, they're getting a clean run. Now it's on us. Like, this is our first year where we're having mad injuries.
Than a 2-year-old, man.
Bro, we got lucky the last couple seasons because we didn't get really like injuries like that.
Yeah,
the
it's
only
true.
one was the
No, that's
Saliba,
true,
the
that's
running.
The running,
when he got
yeah,
injured
yeah, that's
towards
true.
the end.
That's life.
And then
man.
this
Still,
last,
though, like,
and I'm saying it's excuse because,
finish second this by
Yeah, I know.
a point.
2
I know.
points. 2 points.
but then again,
it's like
but who's competing against a
Tottenham gave
peak
the
Man
title to
City
City,
team,
innit?
bro? No one would have beat that Man City.
Jeff,
team,
allow
bro.
it, bro.
I'm just saying, obviously, Tottenham gave this title to City, innit?
You would too.
Yeah,
You
Well,
would.
yeah, Son, yeah,
as
Son.
as
You
we're
would
getting on
too.
to like good runs and
Yeah,
like,
you would too, man. Everyone in this room would do the same thing. Yeah, go on.
as we were saying about good runs and bad runs. Sure, your team's been on a bit of a bad run.
Yeah,
You
man.
2 wins in 10.
Yeah, man.
You know what his team's doing at the moment.
Aye,
And
bro.
before you get on to it, I just want to say,
Dark.
echo another thing what Ange says. He says that he's the angriest he's ever been in his career
Yeah.
after the result.
Rightly so.
Against Newcastle.
Rightly so.
What's the fan base's view on just everything right now after that result?
I think everyone knows my standpoint on Ange in general. But yesterday, I hear where he's coming from. I feel he totally feels right to feel aggrieved with what happened yesterday. We were absolutely ripped off, bumped, shagged, everything, whatever you want to call it.
Ripped? How?
We were bumped, bro.
With what?
The golden handball.
The Gordon handball. I mean, the Joelinton handball.
Oh, was it Joelinton? Oh, sorry.
Have you seen it? Before you even have you seen it?
I watched
Tell
the
the
game.
truth.
I
Have
watched
you
the
seen
game.
it?
Wait, why are you guys getting triggered
Alright,
for?
cool. Now I'm gonna get triggered because you're saying what?
I think for that one's just a weird one, innit? It's a weird call.
I need to watch this.
It's
Inside the box.
Yeah, if it's inside, it's a weird call. As I said, it's a weird call.
But anyway, Joey, go ahead. So go on. What would you go ahead with?
We're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Cool. Pape Sarri played a silly ball into midfield to Bergvall. No problem. Fair enough. Whatever. We've been pressed. Joelinton's handballed it clear as day. The ball's gone in a different direction. Took 3 Spurs players out of the game, and they made one pass and scored. It's affected the play. It's created a goal. How have you looked at it and said, I'm giving that? How? Like, I genuinely don't understand how. So, right, Ange was rightly so going crazy on the sideline. Of course he was. I don't understand how anyone could be even question it.
Yeah. Innit? Tottenham scored that goal against United in the Carabao Cup. The last goal, the corner where I think he took off his gloves.
Yeah,
it happens, isn't it?
But there was no VAR. And I think with this, there is a VAR to look on that situations like that.
Yes. Life.
But, and then on top of that, there's more. Joelinton then goes and elbows someone in the head.
Was it elbow? Was it?
No, he elbowed him. He elbowed him in his head.
It's a man up, man.
Like, literally 5 minutes later, he elbows man in the head. Nothing happens.
It's a men's game, man.
Then Dan Burns on a yellow card, handballs it halfway down as they're going to counter attack. Doesn't get second yellow. Like
Tactical foul, innit?
exactly, you meant to get a yellow card for it, and you get sent off.
Some tactical fouls you get blessed with, innit?
Like bro, like Ange was in his right mind to feel the way he did yesterday.
I think with the way referees are in England and in the Premier League, we know that these things are going to happen. So shouldn't Spurs just like deal with it in a way? And they're at home, the tide's on your side with the crowd.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you still go ahead and just even get a result of that?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But obviously, how can I put it?
Because I'm sure you like for example,
These things affect games. You guys know this. These things affect games.
As a team that's trying to on a bad run, they need a bit of luck. Sometimes they can't.
Yeah, I hear it. But look at last season when Luis Diaz got a goal disallowed against you lot, and you benefit from it.
That's fair.
It's gonna go one way or the other. At the end of the day, I still think Spurs should always and should still just look at it and just move on. You're not gonna. But we've been done that at handballs like many a times. Like Lucas Moore was falling on the ground one time and he literally had his hand out like that and couldn't do nothing about it to protect himself from falling on the floor. They disallowed the goal. Yeah, I remember that.
And on top of that, 4 years ago during lockdown, Andy Carroll went up for a header with Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer's in the air like this, not even looking at the ball. Handball. It wasn't even a handball. He wasn't even looking at the ball, and they gave it as a penalty, and we drew the game. This happens to us all the time.
Well, there is breaking news from Spurs, actually, that you guys were not breaking, but you signed a new goalkeeper, Czech goalkeeper, 21 years old, from
Who's that?
Slavia Prague.
Antonin Kinski.
Huh?
Played yesterday as well. That young keeper. He's
Banned in Austin. Yeah, he's been
been
out
there for years.
It's been since he's 8.
He
Made his debut. He had a good game. He got man of the match as well.
Well, you bought a new goalkeeper now. It's signed until 2031.
Yeah,
Tottenham saying that he's going to challenge immediately against Vicario.
rightly so.
What's your view on that?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think Vicario's getting a bit too comfortable anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's only a good thing, and I think Forster's past it. So yeah, man, more competition the better.
What's your thoughts on Bergvall?
He played well yesterday.
I think he's a very good player. He's up and coming.
Mm.
Yeah, he is. The only thing I'd say about Ange is, in regards to our midfielders, he doesn't know our best midfield yet. So that's a conundrum for him that he needs to sort out, because we're losing games in midfield way too often. So yeah.
You got a big game midweek. I think for me personally, so far this season. Because you were saying last time that United game against Carabao Cup was like your biggest game.
This is our biggest game of the season.
I think this is your biggest game.
It is.
They're playing Liverpool at home.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
2 legs, isn't it? Is it 2 legs?
Big game. Yeah, fact,
So I guess because Liverpool didn't turn up today, they're gonna release the anger. Eesh.
But you're at home. You're at home. I think if there's to be a result for Tottenham, it will have to be that game.
At home, yeah, 100%. Wednesday.
But is it 2 legs?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
You know,
It's good.
That semi,
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh no.
Do you approach it the same way you did the Premier League game, or do you change? Would you change?
Go full strength. You have to go as best we can. This is a semi-final.
I'm
Man.
talking about the tactics, because you guys
Oh,
lost that game.
yeah.
5,
What to who?
6-3 or something.
6-3. Oh, you're talking about the Liverpool game. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do you go with the same approach, or do you change your approach?
I'd say I'd be a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, but Ange's
definitely.
not going to do that though.
I know he's not. I know. But
Doctor's back. Elliot's back.
If he's listening, what
Yeah.
would you tell him?
I said, Ange, brother, please just go a little bit conservative. Protect the fullbacks, man. we got our back four out. Oh, please just protect the fullbacks, bro. Please. Don't let them play through midfield as well, man. Keep it tight in there. You know what I mean? This is the only fan of a cup, brother.
You don't have your centre-back pairing either.
Nope.
We're not even rating
And
Newcastle.
we don't know what keeper we're gonna play.
Yeah,
Tonali,
yeah.
No, they bossed it. They bossed it. They bossed it.
Bruno,
Yeah.
Guimaraes. Listen,
Oh, they bossed it, bro.
that's what I said. He's the
They
real
bossed it,
Bruno.
bro.
When he signed, I said that's the real Bruno right there. He's never under pressure.
Man, he's wavy.
He's never ever under pressure.
He's
He doesn't do
wavy.
no suicidal stuff. He's just composed, plays, does what he needs to do to play. If he does
He's
the dirty
wavy,
stuff,
man.
he has to do it.
wavy.
Newcastle are only 1 point away from top 4.
Yeah.
I think, I know you're Forest advocate, but I still think Newcastle will be the team to finish top 4.
Yeah, I
And
think
not
they're going to
Forest.
challenge us as well for the top 4.
Who's us?
Challenge us.
Nottingham, yeah. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I think it's going to depend on this window. For example, if Nottingham bring another attacker,
Yeah.
that could play a big role. Someone to support Chris Wood. But let's say Chris Wood don't score, they can bring another booter. He gets the goal. It all depends on this window.
But do you think that Newcastle can finish top 4 like they did 2 seasons ago?
I will know after the January window.
Okay.
Because I think that's going to be.
What about you, Joey? What do you think?
Because even
About
Bournemouth,
Newcastle.
I'm not sleeping on
Can they
Bournemouth.
spend Newcastle?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure. PSR's got them on a bit.
You got to check the rule books for that.
But they do need to sell a big. The guy said on Talksport they need to sell a big star though in the summer.
Oh, you listen to TalkSport, yeah?
No, because it popped up on TikTok, innit?
Fairs.
So what's your thoughts on the other question?
Yeah. I was asking about, like, do you think they'll finish top 4 or not?
I think they can because they ain't got Champions League this year.
That's gonna be Arsenal's
That's
excuse.
gonna help
innit?
them. But that's not an excuse, bro.
I don't know. I think they'll finish 5th. I don't think.
It's like right now,
If they keep everyone fit, I think they
one of the best strikers in Europe.
they can do.
I think if they finish 4th or in the top 4, it'll be at Nottingham Forest's expense, and so that's what I think. Jeff ain't gonna like that, but that's exactly what I think.
Okay,
no,
so now we'll
top
come.
4.
You see,
I wouldn't.
uh-huh.
I don't.
Wait,
I
wait,
wouldn't.
wait.
I wouldn't.
We'll come back to what I'm saying. Liverpool are going to finish top 4. Chelsea are going to finish top 4. City are going to finish top 4. You guys are saying Newcastle finishing top 4. So where's Arsenal then in all of this?
I'll be honest. I think Chelsea are gonna. I don't know. Chelsea are being a bit weird at the moment.
No,
Chelsea,
they're
They're a shaky team.
Chelsea are being a bit weird.
So where's Arsenal in all this top 4 talk then?
I think Arsenal finish second still. I still think they'll finish second. Yeah.
Second.
Remember, City are going to go 20
I
games
don't know about
unbeaten.
second. I don't know about
How's
second.
that
We don't know
possible?
that. We don't know
I
that.
don't know, man. I think it might be a third. It might be
Remember,
a
City
third.
are
It
now
might be
2
a third
games.
job for Arsenal still.
Third. Yeah,
might
you
be
guys
a
wait
third.
there. Just not City at 6
see how
points.
I'm
Just not
confident.
City at 6 points behind and you guys have.
Just on mind games with you, bro. Just on mind games.
Well, yeah. Hey, look.
Just on mind
You
games.
wait there.
Things can change next week. We could be sitting saying it's another team going to finish top 4.
Who they
But
got? No, next is FA Cup week.
yeah, well, in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, speaking on top 4 and Man City now 2 wins on the bounce. And hey,
Routine win.
Started. man. Might
Haaland
have been-
scoring again, Savinho chipping in with
please.
assists
Might have
and goals.
started again. It might have started again.
But it's a routine win though. You're meant to.
But,
But look, on the Barron run, there's there's many routine
Yeah, but
wins.
West Ham though, man. Look at West Ham's
Yeah.
results against all the big teams.
Yeah, true, true,
Liverpool
true.
slapped them up. Arsenal have slapped them up. Everyone's just taking. Yeah, everyone's taking turns and taking
Spurs slapped them up.
to the. No, they say it.
but is it, Carlos, do you think this is their turning point? Now they've got two games, right? You see KDB is now finding his feet. Like I said, Savinho is chipping
History
in.
says it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
History says it is.
says it is.
So
They're gonna go 10, 15 games unbeaten, and then we take it from there. But they ain't gonna win the league.
But-
You don't think they're going to win the league?
No,
I don't think they'll win the league, but
they could try and do like a late Mount challenge, but it'll be way too late.
I think yeah.
I don't think.
Once once they get to second,
yeah.
which will be like in March, April, they will try and mount, but the points.
You think it'll take that long? I don't think
Get
it's. I don't think it'll take that long to get. I don't see
they're
April.
6 points behind Arsenal?
I don't. They don't.
Yeah.
It don't take that
And they
long.
got technically on paper, they've got a favourable run as favourable. Hey.
It's every week. It's every week. It's every
They
week.
have a winnable run. They have a
Fair enough.
winnable run.
What do you think, Joey? Man City's main objective this season would be in the league and outside the league as well.
Oh, they'll try and retrieve the league. I don't think they'll do it, of course, but I think they're gonna go all out for the Champions League, though. That's how they're gonna have
Champions
to.
League.
They're gonna have to. I don't think the league's. It's not completely gone, but it's very unlikely. But they're gonna. Yeah, mathematically,
Yeah.
it's not. But yeah,
Because Liverpool ain't gonna throw away 8 games, bro.
Yeah, but I think they'll go all out for the Champions League now. But even in speaking on that, Pep yesterday was saying like, yeah, that's looking at my team a little bit, but it's still my team that I know.
Yeah, he's tinkering a bit, man.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Savinho on the left. Savinho on the left.
Different. He's different.
I mean, I'm not getting carried away with Haaland, innit? Because he found little boys that he can bully and he scored.
21 goals and all competent by January, bro.
That's the thing, though. Haaland could score 100 goals. I don't care.
Right. So if you had a Haaland in your team right now at United, would United be
He
in the
wouldn't
prime
be.
position?
I'm
Would
talking
United
about
be in that
Hojlund.
prime position right now?
What?
If you had Haaland,
What do you mean?
would
At
United
Man
be
United.
sitting 13th or whatever you lot are?
We'll probably be 8th.
There you go, innit?
Yeah, but
Look at
score
that
when it
big
matters.
difference.
But he doesn't score when it matters.
No, yeah.
You can score. You can score 100 goals. Yeah,
I don't think
Haaland
it'll
can
be
score
that
100
high
goals. Yeah, but for me, my thing of Haaland is that score when it matters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Where?
Score when it matters.
Haaland had like the prime City team around him as well. at the
Can you
time.
guys name?
But he did it
Can
at
you guys name me a winner
Dortmund.
that Haaland scored in a big game? A
Did
winner.
it at Dortmund. What are we doing here, bro?
Dortmund then was better than United right now either way.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. This goes for him.
And did it at Salzburg.
It's what DB said last week or the week before, yeah.
DB on his fake neck, man.
Not even that. Guys, this is chill, fam. Haaland literally broke the record. I think what, first season or second.
Thank you.
Like, we need to actually chill.
Thank you.
And I get it. You want to say he bullies the little boys, but goals are goals.
Goals.
He's there to do his job.
Can I ask a question?
It's goals. fam.
My happy yesterday. Savinho's put.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing you're complaining about a striker at United. If you had someone like him or Arsenal had someone like Haaland,
Does
they're
Haaland-
winning the league.
Does Haaland score Haaland's chance today? Yes.
Can I ask a question though? Do you guys know any of Haaland's winners? You can remember. Because I know Ahmad, we can all say, yeah, Ahmad scored a win against Liverpool. Name me a big Haaland's winner. Go on, then no one can name it.
I can name Haaland goals, but I
I
think
can name you multiple Haaland goals though.
Yeah, I'm talking about winners in a big game. You can't. That's my point.
But more times,
City have
City,
not been in situations.
that's
like
what I'm saying.
that
More
to
times,
win
City
it
are
by
breezing
one
past
goal.
everyone.
Yeah,
bro.
Because of him, because he's scoring bare goals.
I don't care.
Agendas, man. Agendas.
Like you said,
man.
you lot will be higher than where you are now with his
think-
goals.
Yeah.
Agendas,
I
bro.
don't care. You know, don't even talk about positions. When you guys get out of top 4, you.
that is the one thing that
Agendas,
Haaland
just
does
on
miss.
agendas.
I think Jeff does have a point because in big games he doesn't really.
Yeah.
And it's all see Champions
Doesn't
League.
get
It's
harder,
Arsenal,
though, innit?
when they go for the title, then it gets
that a
Arsenal.
big team though.
It was a big game.
It's a big game.
It was a big game.
The big game.
Oh, so you guys once thought Arsenal was going to win the league then?
Nah, but it was a crucial
For
game.
me, it wasn't a big game. For me, it was just a normal game. I
they're
knew
both
City was
going
going to
for
win.
You do realize that result went the other way though. Arsenal, if they had won those games which we won, they would have won.
But it didn't. It's normal.
Yeah, I know,
Routine
but-
win.
Man's called Arsenal going for the title, a routine win. No, Jeff, you're so cynical, bro.
Well, anyway, there was nothing about Arsenal. I think we talked so much about it. Palace and Chelsea 1-1, and Chelsea seemed like they're taking their foot off the pedal a bit because a lot of people were saying that. Well, even myself, I was saying that they probably should be competing for the league because it's my money they spend, but they sort of been brought back down to earth. I think with the past few results.
If we're speaking about yesterday's result, I think they played quite well for large parts. They created a lot of chances.
But it's a results game business. Now.
I know,
Again,
but
Palace is not an easy place
it's
to go
not.
to
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
not. It's not.
It's not very.
And you know how it goes in the Premier. If you don't take your chances, you'll get punished, innit? But Nico Jackson had chances.
That's what I'm gonna say, Jackson.
Cole Palmer had a couple of chances.
Yeah.
So
Sancho played very well as well
do
yesterday.
you reckon
Very
Chelsea
creative.
needs to go look for another striker now?
Yeah,
Does
Ooh.
Jackson
and a
does
goalkeeper. And a
They got
goalkeeper.
Nkunku there as
That's
well.
what I'm gonna say. Yeah, they've got.
Nkunku's not. Nkunku's not a 9 though.
It's weird. He's one of them.
He's like
he's
a wing.
he's another Zirkzee.
Hybrid.
He's another Zirkzee, but
Hybrid.
better. That's what it is.
What do you reckon?
Hybrid.
Do you reckon it needs to go start looking for a striker?
I don't think they will in the giant transfer because
No.
it's not like Jackson has been bad
He's
the
not
whole
but
season or
like I said,
anything.
the chances he's missing though.
He's one of those players that the way I compare him, I look at him and like Darwin Nunez, they're very similar. Maybe the Nunez has got more output in terms of like energy, but Jackson puts most of his chances away compared to Nunez.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll have to buy anyone just yet.
Yeah.
Because they've already bought plenty of players in their squad, and their squad is already stacked up as well. You got to remember they're playing two different teams in two different competitions as well. So
I don't really want to go back to United, but you see Sancho obviously starting to ball out now. Do you think Ruben's looking at him?
in what way? We can't get him back now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, you can't come back now?
Yeah, Chelsea
Unless
going
they
to
finish
trigger
like
it, innit?
16th or below.
They're gonna trigger
That's
it,
the
yeah.
way we get him back and let it happen. Then
I think they should do that with a lot of players as well.
Well, Thursday, yeah, man, that's it, man. Sancho.
Yeah, go on, man.
It is because it's all hindsight because no one knew who was gonna have the season was gonna have.
Yeah.
No one knew Ruben was gonna come in with the system, so it's easier to say now than it is before.
I think he'd fit in though.
He probably will.
He'd fit in though. Yeah,
The 210s
he'd fit in. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd fit in.
He suits Maresca style where as if like I'm not saying they can look sort of like sit back like there's attackers, but they sort of kind of do because the way Caicedo and Enzo sort of like and Lavia run that midfield, it's a little bit different to probably how Ruben would want it at United.
What's everyone's thoughts on Eze at the moment?
I feel for him, man.
Why?
The move.
That transfer should just went through.
The transfer going through
Yeah.
is literally messed up with his head.
You think?
You reckon?
100%.
But then wouldn't you think that he'd try and ball out to go and get that next move?
But football don't work like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hear
your
some-
boy left.
Might be rattled.
You know when you see when your transfer's happening, obviously you inform your close one. You say, "Bro, it's happening. You're getting ready. You're expecting the club to accept it." And the next minute, brother, you're back in South London, still being a money.
What was Spurs, isn't it?
Yeah, I say he's still offered, man.
Who?
Spurs.
Who? Eze?
Yeah.
No, it was Man City.
Spurs, bro.
I don't think
No, but the Man City one was gonna happen.
It was going to, but
I'm letting you guys know that was happening.
well, it didn't. So
Do you think his value's gone down then? Will go down then?
Not gone down,
Not
but
go
it's
down,
just,
not majorly, but it won't be what it was this summer.
Do you know what his performances sort of remind me of? You remember Jared Bramthwaite for Everton when he got linked heavily with United, and they expected him like 50 million. And Everton were asking for like 60 million,
Nah, that
and United weren't crossing that line. I think,
performances
and
went
look at
downhill
him
a
now,
little
like,
bit.
about how his performances have been really, really bad.
yeah. But then again, when I watch Perfect Play, I'm happy that we didn't even get him anyways.
But this is what I'm saying. Don't you think like sometimes City fans may look at Eze and think, oh, we're kind of glad that we didn't because you don't.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, but I think it's different for an attack on a defender.
Nah, same.
It's
You got to
different.
perform, man.
But
You gotta
as
have
a
to perform.
defender, brother, once you're known to always be getting ripped here, people ain't gonna take it. Even if you don't really score, teams will still sign you because they know that you've got
playing in
that
a bad team.
magic in you.
His value's definitely gone down though.
Who?
Eze.
Yeah, definitely.
I think more Braithwaite than Eze's.
No.
I saw
I agree with that.
rip that guy. I don't know. I saw Boomer rip.
He got an assist yesterday from Mateta's goal, and I think he had a decent game. To be fair, he should have scored as well. But
It's not standing out
yeah,
much.
you'd think he'd kind of take the scruff of the neck of the team and kind of be
You
that
think
leader,
like a
innit?
Zaha sort of how he's done.
Another team in the top four, well, competing for top four is Aston Villa, and they won again yesterday against Leicester 2-1. I mean, is it what? What's Villa's goals now? You think in Premier League going forward?
Aim for top four still.
You're a Villa fan as well, man.
Yeah,
I think Villa's thing is. That's what I said. Yeah, I still think Villa will challenge for the top four. Remember, I think they'll finish fifth. I can see them finishing
So where
fifth.
do Arsenal finish if they don't finish top 4 then?
But I mean, I don't look at Arsenal. Do you know what? But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're sleeping on all these teams, but even like, see how last year everyone slept on Aston Villa. Well, then it this year with Bournemouth as well. Like they're getting wins.
but do you think they're two different teams?
Yeah,
They're
bro.
still-
Bournemouth, the Villas, they're getting the wins, and
yeah.
we're gonna come in May. We're gonna be shocked about certain teams not being in certain positions, and that's what's gonna happen. Like they keep on winning, and that's the reality. But I can see Villa finishing fifth though.
Ollie Watkins now is, I mean, sort of firing again for Villa.
Firing.
Yeah, he
He's got
scored
his
2 goals last, not this last game, but the one before that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yesterday he had a howler. I think it was Duran's coming back.
What do you take on the situation between with him and John Duran and Emery? Because it's hard to choose where Duran's sort of young and upcoming, but then there's Watkins.
Duran was
that's
just
there.
hungry, man.
Yeah.
He was just hungry, and with him, like, he'll slap it from anywhere.
Who do you sell out of them to?
Watkins, obviously.
It will probably be Watkins if they get the right price. If they're not coming for the right bids.
Don't you think teams will?
They sold Diaby, but Diaby was one of their best wingers.
Who are Villa bidding for? They're bidding for someone to bring in at the moment. It's a third choice striker. Someone they're trying to bring in. Apparently, they're being linked with
It's a
somebody.
no-brainer. You have to sell Watkins. He's 29.
But don't you think they'll get more money from John Duran than they will
Nah, I think
Watkins?
Nah, it's Watkins.
No, they will get more money from Duran because he's young.
You'll get more money from Duran, yeah, but
But Watkins is in his prime. So.
yeah, Watkins in his prime. This is the best moment to sell Watkins
Yeah.
because Duran
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
What's Watkins? 29, isn't it?
29, he's 30 this year.
But then
And you got to remember, they got the likes of Morgan Rogers around them as well still.
Oh,
so.
my-
And they recalled Louis Barry as well.
Yeah.
They recalled Louis Barry,
They
yeah?
actually recorded him.
Yeah, they recalled him.
Fairs.
So that shows that probably in the summer, I won't be surprised if Watkins gets sold.
And he still got Leon Bailey as well, scored yesterday as well.
yeah.
Aye.
So they got
No, Villa got players.
Villa
That's what
got
I'm saying.
players. Villa got
Everyone's
players.
coming back. Barkley as well back in amongst the goals.
Yeah.
Not coming back.
I want to ask you a lot before we finish the pod. probably some sort of like halfway through the season type predictions. Top 6. Joey, who would you have it from 6th to 1st? Let's say that.
6th to 1st. Ooh. 6th. Ooh.
Or if you want the way around, it's up to you.
I'll go Liverpool first. I'll go Man City second. I'll go Arsenal third. Fourth. Oh my days. It's tricky, man.
Newcastle, Forest, Villa, Spurs.
Bro, forget
No,
Forest, bro.
Spurs are not in
Not
that
there yet,
equation,
man.
bro. I'll go Chelsea 4th. I'll go Newcastle 5th. And I'll go Forest. And I'll go Villa 6th. And I'll go Forest 7th. I just had the 7th because I want to include Forest in there, man. Yeah.
What about you, Jeff?
Liverpool first, City second, Chelsea third, Forest 4th, Newcastle 5th, Arsenal 6th.
That's no genders there, right?
No agendas.
Okay.
I'm just going also
Well,
the injuries as well, innit?
Okay,
Fair,
fair.
fair.
Carlos.
I think Liverpool be first, Arsenal second, City third, Chelsea 4th, Newcastle 5th, Villa 6th.
Fairs. I think Liverpool first for me. Arsenal will come second, I reckon, just from experience, but they won't get over the line again. City third, Newcastle 4th, Chelsea 5th, and Villa 6th. I think Forest, there'll come a point where they'll just take a little dip.
That's what I think. That's what I
They'll
think.
get Europe.
coming.
They'll get Europa Conference at best, which is amazing for them.
Great
I think,
season.
Yeah, I think if anything, that'll be good for them, just because Champions League might come way too soon for those players there and stuff. But I can see it happening. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Aye.
Well, guys.
United and Spurs can hold, man.
Yeah.
So, Carabao FA Cup, where was it this week?
Yeah. What's your prediction on that?
Aye, man.
Ooh, we got United. Is it?
You got Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah, 6.
Boy, Newcastle in great form, man. It's not going to be an easy game, boy.
I know. They are a bogey team kind of as well.
I got a question for you two. Who is it more important to win the trophy? That trophy, Arteta or Ange? Don't forget about club history. Just think about the managers. Think about the managers.
I think it's Teta, you know. It's Teta, I think.
It's tough for Arteta.
It's Teta, yeah.
Even if he wins it, he'll still get cussed out anyways.
You don't think there'll be scrutiny with Ange if he doesn't win the trophy again? Well,
There'll be
not
scrutiny
again,
with Ange because of what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of what he said. But I still think Arteta's, the whole noise around Arteta not winning will trump it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we don't win it, then obviously they're going to be, again, 7 years now or whatever they haven't.
I tell you what, the Arsenal Spurs final,
Yeah,
fuck
that-
it.
that'd be
Sorry to
crazy.
swear, but
No, I think, I agree with Arteta. Yeah, because this is the closest you've been to a trophy since what? Since didn't you get to a semi-final a few years ago?
Something like that.
So
no, they ain't been semi-final since they won. Since they won the FA Cup, bro.
like in any competition.
No, they've been in the
No, it's the
semi-final.
first semi-final since they won it.
Yeah. First they won.
Yeah, I think that is important because if you don't, I think if Arsenal don't win that, then it's more jokes, more pressure on Arteta, and then I don't know if that
Because I want Arsenal
goes to the players as well.
You know,
Liverpool
again, I
can-
think they need the experience
Nah,
of winning
nah,
something as
bro.
well. Those kind of players. Like the new
London will
breed.
get turned upside down if it's Arsenal Spurs, bro.
I'd like to see that.
London will get
North
turned
London
upside
especially. I think
Both
down.
clubs
bro.
are so
The thing is
desperate
that
for
Tottenham
a
will go
trophy.
Tottenham will go and bend down, man. That's the thing.
Nah, I don't think we will, you know. I don't think we will.
I
don't
predict
think
like
we
10
will,
yellow
bro.
cards.
I don't,
Two red
I don't
cards in
think we
that
will. I think
game
it'll be a
as well.
spectacle, I can't lie. But whoever loses, Jesus Christ, it's over.
Well, yeah, guys, on that note, we're in the pod right there. Thank you very much. I've been your host, TV Nico. To my right, we have,
CG.
to his right,
I've got Trent's watch.
come get your chain, Trent. You heard of me.
Please, man. Please, we need to win this game on Wednesday. Please, I beg. Please.
Yo,
Go there. Well, the man asking the gods to win. There you go.
football gods.
Remember, guys, comment,
Don't even go check.
like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Thank you very much. Peace.